Okay, history makers, four absolutely brilliant people, all in a great crew. I suppose I want to ask a very straightforward technical question. What were your race tactics for the final? You had Netherlands, you had Australia. How do you manage that race? What was your plan?
Well, we kind of had an idea that all the other crews would have a plan to try and push away from us as much as they could in the start. Because we were quite an aerobic crew, we knew our second half was faster and we could be quite consistent then through the middle. So we wanted to try and stick with all them, but rough conditions and for whichever way it happened anyway, we weren't. We kind of let them get away from us a little bit at the start. But luckily we backed ourselves then coming into the second half and we knew we had a strong finish. And luckily also we were beside GB, so we could still see them kind of in the corner of our eyes. And we just so we brought it up early, we kind of changed our tactics a little bit then and started trying to wind a bit earlier, go a bit harder, and go for the line, and luckily it paid off in the end.
Okay, thanks, Emer. And then one other quick question, this is a very quick interview. So what do you do next? Do you do anything next as a crew, or do you go your separate ways at the moment and then come back in for, you know, the program again and so on? Anybody, one of the other three there, just to be mixed around? Fiona?
Oh, we're definitely going to take a little bit of time off. It's been a long preparation and we've all worked really hard, and we definitely deserve a break to spend time with family and friends. It's been so long since we've seen anyone. And then, just regroup, I suppose, and go from there. We all have our own different journeys to go on, and we'll just see what the future holds.
Okay, thanks, guys. There's others, so I step back.
Hi, Chris Matthews, Irish Daily Mail. How hard was it to make friendships outside of the Irish team with all the COVID guidelines in place? And is there anyone in particular you'll be keeping in touch with?
Sorry, what was it? I didn't hear some of it.
I was just asking how hard was it to make friendships outside of the Irish team with all the restrictions in place? And is there anyone in particular you'll be keeping in touch with?
Well, I think literally since probably the first lockdown, we all obviously went home for a few weeks, and since then we came back training last June, so over a year ago. We probably only spent like time together. We haven't mixed outside of our own training group, which obviously has been quite challenging. And so I think we're all just kind of excited to go home and just see some school friends or family friends, or actually just see our families, because probably aside from Christmas we probably haven't seen them, only for maybe the odd weekend here and there. So I think, like, obviously beside the fact that it's been an Olympic year, it's been very, very challenging just to kind of stay occupied and try. It's been frustrating. I obviously want to keep everyone safe, but there's definitely been times where you almost just want to catch a breather and get some time away from the group. But we knew that the smart thing to do was just try keep the group as safe as possible and stay within the bubble.
Thanks.
Hi, Ronan here from the Irish Times. Congratulations to the four of you. Aside from the experience of winning the bronze medal, etc., what was the Tokyo experience like given the COVID situations? And I have a second question very briefly as well. Were there anybody there at the airport to meet you when you came in to today?
I think considering it's all of our first Olympics, we didn't have any expectations going in. So even though there was restrictions in place and it was quite a different Olympic Games from separate years, we still soaked it all up. We had nothing to compare it to. This was our first kind of experience of it, and it was still massive, regardless of whether we had like a shorter time in Tokyo or we couldn't leave the village. We still enjoyed every minute of it, and it'll potentially be one of the most amazing experiences of our lives if we never go again. So I definitely think it's still a massive experience, and I think COVID or not, we got the most out of it we could. We actually haven't even met our families yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we'll be going to see them now in a few minutes, so it's exciting.
Thank you.
Hi, girls, congratulations. I just want to briefly ask, what's the plan for the homecoming? Are the four of you going off in different directions now?
I think we're all just gonna head home to our families now, just for like a week or two, and have our own kind of celebrations at home, and just catch up with friends, catch up with family, that kind of thing. But restrictions and everything allow, I think we hope to kind of regroup and have our own celebration together as well.
Yeah, we might do a tour of Ireland and have celebration.
Yeah, we'll do a road show.
Where's the first stop on the road tour then?
I'd say Dublin.
Just makes no sense,
Around.
to be honest. Maybe Galway, just because majority
It's true,
rules.
yeah.
Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Emmett from the Irish Examiner USA. Congratulations on the win, absolutely inspiring now, winning the bronze medal. Can I ask, what inspired you all to get into rowing?
I think most of us were probably like 12 or 13 and just started out in school and probably weren't great at other sports and just kind of almost fell into rowing by accident. So yeah, we've all been at it a long stage at this time, just with like through local clubs and schools, and I've pretty much stuck at it since, yeah.
Wonderful. What about the rest of you?
So my eldest sister, Sinead, she started rowing. And see, I have 3 older sisters, so they all kind of had a go at club. And then by the time I was a little bit old enough, my mum was itching to send me off to a club and a sport and have me occupied for the day, pretty much. So yeah, I ended up starting my local club commercial, and yeah, it was pretty good. Like obviously, when you're that young, you're not thinking of Olympics or amazing things like that. But like you enjoy there's such great club atmosphere there, and I really just enjoyed the sport really, and I'm lucky that it's taken me this far.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so to me, my twin brother started rowing before I did, so I just wanted to copy him. So I followed in his footsteps, and sure, here I am, still at it.
Wonderful to hear, ladies, and
It was kind of a last resort, really. run out of
happy
options,
accidents.
run out of options in other sports. So yeah, no, I gave
Congratulations.
so.
Hi, it's Connor Feehan here from the Irish Independent. You can't see me up at a camera problem, but I'm just wondering if you can tell me what the mood is like among the whole Irish contingent over there in the Olympic Village. Obviously, you will have known each other before you went, but you wouldn't have known people in other sports. We've seen victories, we've seen disappointments. What's the mood like, and how do you all keep each other going?
God, I don't know. Like it was really nice. It was really lovely to be able to meet new people. When we did come back with the bronze medal, there was like a standing ovation of the whole Team Ireland to introduce us back into the village, which was really unique and really special. So it was nice to be able to see everyone in that sense.
I definitely think it's a really supportive community. Like obviously with restrictions and everything, we can't be like all over each other, meeting each other and hugging and stuff like that. But it's still great being able to like see people in the corridors and kind of have like group chats and stuff. But I think yeah, obviously with every sport there's highs and lows, and I think we're lucky just having such a big team over there. I think it's one of the biggest teams we've had over there. Being able just to support each other really. No, it's an amazing atmosphere. Like it's one of the best things I think by being over there.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Hi girls, John Coleman from the Irish Examiner. Congratulations, obviously. Just a quick question first, was Fiona in Africa in particular. The first Galwegians representing Ireland to come back with an Olympic medal must feel particularly special for you. Can you describe in any way? No, it's impossible to describe, but and the pride that you associate with that?
Yeah, I suppose like when you're training, that's like not really what you're thinking about, but I think it's after you're finished. And obviously, yeah, we are the first Galwegians, but I think also, I think one thing that was made clear to us after was prior to our race, there was 4 female Olympians, and we doubled that number to 8 in one race. And I think you don't even realize that until after. And I think it's a really proud moment to when we see those things written down, that it's kind of a shock almost, and we're really proud of it.
Great, thanks very much, and congratulations again. Fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, how have you spent the last 4 days since you won the medal? Did you manage to get any celebrations in?
I guess it's just kind of been like, because of COVID and everything, like we can't kind of leave our bubbles. So I think it's just kind of been like enjoying it ourselves, and we'll probably all go our separate ways for a few weeks now. So I think kind of getting like just being able to like relax and like celebrate it amongst ourselves has been so special.
Yeah, and we got the chance to kind of go down and support the rest of the team who were racing as well. We got to actually sit on the sidelines for a change and actually watch the racing. That was really good. There was some excellent racing that we actually got to watch and enjoy without being out there doing the hard work as well.
After this is obviously like a target for you for so long, is there a moment of relief where you kind of feel like, oh, we've done it?
Absolutely, yeah, I think it was huge relief crossing the line. We almost weren't sure. We had to get confirmation several times if we actually secured the bronze.
Changed the boats like for about 10 minutes just to be certain.
But yeah, no, it was nice. Good relief.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, we're just going to have to cut it there. Sorry about this. Just they've been on a long flight, so they need to kind of get home to their families. So thanks a million for joining, and I'll send on the recordings as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations,
Or
guys.
congratulations again, I think.
Cheers.